Before we begin, let me introduce you to a very dangerous moment. Because when Muna smiles like this, somebody's day is about to scatter. This is Auntie Lizzie, brand new to the scene. She had just met Mr. Okafor last week, and today, she came prepared to impress the whole family. In her mind, she was auditioning for the role of future wife of Mr. Okafor. Unfortunately for her, there was already someone holding that position in this house, and her name was Muna. Auntie Lizzie came with gifts. She came with perfume. She came with a smile so wide it could power the national grid. She even rehearsed how to laugh softly at Daddy's jokes. She tried everything to look like the perfect future wife. But there was one thing she didn't prepare for: Muna's welcome to the family initiation ritual. Step 1. The stew test. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. This is the moment Auntie Lizzie's dreams became dry cleaning nightmares. Stew splashes all over Auntie's white dress. Jisoo! My dress! Screamed Auntie Lizzie. With fake innocent face, Muna says, Auntie. The stew slipped. Not me. The stew has a mind of its own. Grandma squints at Muna, pointing one finger slowly. Muna! And if you think this was bad, oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Welcome to episode 1 of Muna's legendary Mischief season. Let the chaos begin. This is the story of Muna. Muna, the only child. Muna, the daddy's girl. Muna, the mischief queen of Block 7, Flat 3B. And today, Muna is about to go to war. Why? Because someone is trying to marry her father. Sit tight, grab your popcorn, and whatever you do, do not leave your slippers where Muna can find them. Muna was born on a quiet Tuesday morning. The sun rose, the birds sang, the nurses yawned, and Muna cried like she was already arguing with the midwife. Her mother passed away when Muna was only a few days old. Since then, it had been just Muna and her father, Mr. Okafor. Mr. Okafor changed diapers, packed lunchboxes, tied hair into puff-puff, and attended every school play, even the one where Muna was a tree in number 4. He was father and mother in one dot in Muna. Muna adored him. If love was a person, it would be that little girl clinging to her father's leg every morning. But there was one person who was not satisfied with this arrangement. Grandma. Grandma expressed herself with a sigh. My son, it has been 9 years. 9. Even God rested on the 7th day. Are you still mourning on the 9th year? Mama, I'm fine. Muna and I are doing okay. Mr. Okafor said gently. You are not fine. Look at you. Eating Indomie every night. Who will iron your shirts properly? Who will give you hot soup? Who will tell you when your belt is not matching your shoes? Grandma said with a really troubled, concerned look. Mr. Okafor looks down. That one is fashion. Mama. This is not fashion. It's confusion. Listen. It's time to marry again. Grandma rolls her eyes. And that, my friends, is when the trouble started. Because while Grandma was planning wedding bells, Muna was planning war drums. Muna talked to her stuffed teddy. You heard Grandma, right? Marry again. Marry again. Him. So that a strange woman will come here and be sharing my daddy's hug? She gasped dramatically. Never. Over my mathematics homework. Teddy, listen. If any woman crosses this gate and calls my daddy D, she will see something. She leans forward, mischievous glint in her eyes, and says, Operation, no stepmom allowed, has begun. Back to Auntie Lizzie. The bathroom door slams shut. The house is frozen in awkward silence. Grandma stands with arms folded. Mr. Okafor looks like he wants to disappear into the floor. Muna sits sweetly, sipping water like nothing happened. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Muna greeted Auntie Lizzie, with stew, embarrassment, and welcome to the family. Bathroom door creaks open. Auntie Lizzie tiptoes out, dress still stained, holding her purse with dignity that is hanging by a thread. Clears throat. Thank you for the lovely afternoon. I think I should be going now. She tries to smile, but her eye twitches. Mr. Okafor jumps up. Lizzie, wait! Please, this is all a misunderstanding. Lizzie stutters. No. I mean, no need. Don't worry about me. I have, other engagements. Important ones. Saying under breath. Far away from stew-throwing children, she speedwalks to the door. Grandma tries to stop her. Lizzie. It's only stew now. It can wash. Come back. You haven't even tasted my chin-chin. Auntie Lizzie hurries outside, and everything goes silent. And just like that, she evaporated. Auntie Lizzie disappeared so fast, even the CCTV couldn't catch her shadow. Muna whispers 1 down. 200 aunties to go. Grandma turns sharply to Muna. You. Come here. Why are your eyes shining like rechargeable torchlight? Muna instantly switches to innocent angel mode. Me? What did I do? Says Muna. Oh, she knew exactly what she did. And Grandma knew too. But Mr. Okafor, he was still processing his fashion mistakes. This, my friends, was only the beginning of the chaos. Because if you think Muna stopped here, you don't know this child. Grandma did not give up. Next came Auntie BC. The teacher, choir member, bossy and pretentious Spiery Coco. She came with jollof rice, meat pie, and the deadliest weapon of all, vegetables. At the table Auntie BC said, Muna dear, eat your carrots. They will make you see better. Auntie, I can already see the future, and there's no carrot in it, said Muna in an innocent tone. Everyone laughs except Auntie BC. Children of nowadays. When I was your age, we did not talk back. When you were my age, dinosaurs were still using Nokia, Muna replies. Muna didn't stop there. She upgraded to psychological warfare. Auntie BC looks at Muna with disapproving eyes. Let us pray. Father Lord. Muna interrupts loudly. Please, Jesus, if Auntie BC is not the woman you want for Daddy, send heavy rain on her as a sign. Now, it was rainy season. But the timing was suspicious. Maybe let us all pray silently in our hearts, Auntie BC said. Muna replies, Okay, in my heart I'm still saying the rain one. By the time a loud clap of thunder shook the house, Auntie BC decided maybe, just maybe, she and Mr. Okafor were not spiritually compatible. She vanished faster than Grandma's Sunday rice. Later that night Muna stayed in her room drawing in her notebook. Mr. Okafor sits beside her. Muna, my star, what's going on? Muna shrugs. Nothing, Daddy. Mr. Okafor sighs. First Auntie Lizzie. Now Auntie BC. Whenever someone comes close to me, something strange happens. He raises an eyebrow. Muna suddenly finds her eraser very interesting. Are you scared? Asked Mr. Okafor. Muna went quiet. What if you marry someone and you forget Mummy? You forget me? Mr. Okafor gently lifts her chin. Hey, look at me. There is a special room in my heart for your mother. No one can take it. And there's another room, even bigger, just for you. If I marry again, it's not to replace you. It's to give us more love, more laughter, maybe more jollof rice. Muna smiled a little. And more people to blame when I break things. Mr. Okafor smiled and said, Don't push it. Muna heard his words, but her fear was louder. She decided, next time, she would increase the mischief to maximum volume. It was a bright Saturday morning. The doorbell rings again. And then, Tammy arrived. Tammy steps in, tall and slim, simple nice dress, warm smile, carrying a cake box and a small backpack. Good morning. I'm Tammy. I brought cake for everyone, and board games for Muna. Beamed Tammy with a warm smile. Muna looked suspicious. Board games? You think you can bribe me with Ludo? Tammy narrowed her look. No, I came with Scrabble. At least if you're going to argue with me, let it be with correct spelling. Muna blinks. This one answers back. Tammy was different. She didn't try too hard. She didn't wear all white. And she didn't force hugs, which made her the most dangerous kind of enemy. The likable one. Muna stayed in her room, drawing on a chart titled, Plan to Chase Tammy. It has 3 steps: embarrass, annoy, confuse. Muna says to Teddy, Listen. Operation Stepmom Shutdown, Final Boss Edition. Step 1, embarrass. Step 2, annoy. Step 3, confuse her until she runs away. Are we ready? Teddy stays blankly. Muna nods. Good. Let's go. It was dinner time and Tammy had cooked. Everyone sits. Grandma nods, impressed at Tammy's lovey gesture. Tammy, this food smells good-o. Mr. Okafor looked up. Yes, oh Muna, say thank you. Thank you, Auntie Tammy. I even helped, said Muna. Tammy exchanged a smile with Muna. Yes, she helped me sprinkle the seasoning. What Tammy did not know is that Muna's hand was very excited that day. Muna had poured half the jar of chili pepper into Tammy's pot, grinning. Everyone took a bite. Immediate reaction, eyes bulge, tongues out, tears form. Mr. Okafor screams, water, water. Grandma says, my tongue. Is this food or revenge? Tammy coughs, grabs water, then starts laughing through tears. Wow, this pepper has seen things. Muna, my dear, how many spoons did you put? Muna fakes innocence again. Just the normal Nigerian amount. Next time, let's use the I still want my taste buds amount, says Tammy, in a surprisingly calm voice, even though her eyes were red. Instead of shouting, Tammy laughed. Strike one. Failed. The next day Tammy visited again. She takes off her nice sandals at the door. Muna moved to step 2. Annoy. Muna sneaks to the doorway, swaps Tammy's sandals with 2 completely different shoes, 1 pink croc, 1 giant rubber bathroom slipper. Later, Tammy gets ready to leave. Okay everyone, I'm going. Muna, see you tomorrow, said Tammy. She looks down at the mismatched footwear. I know this house is full of love, but I didn't know it was full of comedians too. She lifts them up, amused. Muna appeared from behind sofa. Yes, Auntie. Tammy giggled. If I wear these to the street, even the dogs will laugh at me. Next time, try to at least make them the same color. She winks, then finds her real sandals. No shouting. No complaining. Just a wink. Strike 2. Also failed. It was a Sunday in the church compound. People were chatting after service. Muna saved her biggest plan for last. If Tammy survived this one, maybe she truly had 9 lives. Tammy stood with Mr. Okafor, talking to church members. Muna approached, hands on hips. Muna called out loud, Daddy. Yes, my star, responded Mr. Okafor. So, which one is she now? New mummy number 1, or just auditioning? Said Muna with beaming eyes. Crowd goes silent. Someone drops a Bible. Mr. Okafor whispers Muna. Tammy tried not to laugh. She wasn't embarrassed even a bit. Wow. Straight to the point. I like it. I'm just asking. Before people will start calling her our wife, and I'll be confused. Muna said gently. Tammy smiled. Okay, Muna. Let's make a deal. Right now, I'm just Tammy, your daddy's friend. If you decide, one day, that you like me enough, then you can choose what you want to call me. Deal? Muna was not expecting that answer. What to say? Strike 3. Didn't land. Muna tilted her head. So, you're not here to steal my daddy? Tammy blinked, then laughed. Steal? Ha! I can't carry him on my head like basket. She leaned closer, smiling gently. I'm here because I like him, and I also like you. Muna frowned. You don't even know me. Tammy's eyes sparkled. I know you like extra pepper. And mismatched shoes. Muna froze. Her cheeks puffed up. Exposed. The room burst into laughter. She tried to stay angry, but the corner of her mouth betrayed her. For the first time, Muna didn't know what to say. Strike 3. Didn't land. Later that afternoon, the house was unusually quiet. Tammy sat at the dining table with a notebook, colorful pens, and, suspiciously, a large bag of snacks. Muna hovered nearby. Tammy looked up. Muna, come and see something. Muna crossed her arms. If it's carrot, I'm not interested. Tammy grinned. Not carrot. Cartoon. She opened the notebook. Inside were drawings. Funny, exaggerated, dramatic. A little girl who looked exactly like Muna. Adding pepper to soup. Tying Daddy's shoelaces together. Running with a mischievous grin. Tammy tapped the page. I call it Adventures of Super M. Muna leaned in before she could stop herself. This one is you adding pepper. This one is you tying Daddy's shoes together. She paused. I wanted to see if you'd like to help me finish the story. Muna straightened quickly, trying not to smile. The drawing is not too bad. She squinted. But the head is big. Tammy laughed. That's because you have a big brain, and very big ideas. Muna snorted before she could stop it. Okay. Let me see. They leaned together, laughing, drawing, arguing over colors. From the doorway, Mr. Okafor watched. Surprised. Hopeful. Tammy had discovered Muna's weakness. Not candy. Not cartoons. Collaboration. She didn't try to replace Muna's mother. She tried to know Muna. Weeks passed. Quietly, things changed. Muna and Tammy baked together. Did homework together. Lost terribly at Scrabble. Dominated Ludo with loud victory dances. Muna was happier. Still guarded, but softer. The house felt warmer. Louder. There was always soup on the stove, and laughter floating through the rooms. Until one evening, everything almost broke. The kitchen lights were dim. Tammy and Mr. Okafor spoke softly. Muna stood behind the door, holding her breath. I really care about both of you, Tammy said. But if Muna doesn't want me here, I won't force anything. Mr. Okafor sighed. She's just scared. She'll come around. Tammy nodded slowly. I can handle mischief, but I don't want to be the reason she feels unsafe. If she truly doesn't like me, I'll step back. Muna's heart dropped. Step back. Leave. Her eyes burned. If she leaves, Daddy will be sad again. And I'll miss her drawings, her jokes, and her jollof rice that doesn't try to kill us. She ran. The door slammed. She curled into her bed, hugging her pillow tightly. For the first time, Muna felt something heavier than jealousy. Regret. Rain poured that night. Thunder rumbled outside. Muna stood in the living room, clutching Tammy's doodle notebook. Her eyes were red. Tammy looked up. Muna, are you okay? Muna's voice shook. Auntie Tammy, please don't go. Tammy and Mr. Okafor froze. Who said I'm going? Muna sniffed. I heard you talking. You want to step back because of me. She swallowed hard. It's my fault. I chased away the other aunties. I poured the pepper. I changed your slippers. She whispered. I even prayed for thunder on Auntie BC. Grandma gasped loudly. I knew it. Muna cried harder. I thought they would steal Daddy. But you didn't try to steal him. You just joined us. And now I don't want you to go. Tammy knelt and pulled her into a hug. Thank you for telling the truth. That was very brave. You're not angry. Tammy smiled gently. I was a little angry when the pepper nearly removed my soul. But I understand. If I were you, I'd be scared too. Mr. Okafor stepped forward. Muna, I'm proud of you. She looked up. Daddy, I just wanted to be your only love. He cupped her face. You will always be my first love. But love is not a small cup of water we share with teaspoon. It's a big river. Enough for all of us. Muna sniffed. Thought about rivers. And teaspoons. And Tammy's jollof rice. Then she did something that shocked everyone. Auntie Tammy. Yes, my dear. If Daddy marries you, do you think you can be my Mum Tammy? Not to replace my real mum. Just my second one? Tammy's eyes filled with tears. Muna, I would be honored. Grandma wiped her eyes dramatically. Finally, somebody bring my dancing shoes. A few months later, they had a small, beautiful wedding. Tammy glowed. Mr. Okafor beamed. And Muna? She served as chief bridesmaid, throwing flowers with excessive enthusiasm. At the reception, Muna tapped her spoon loudly. Everybody quiet. As representative of all only children. I want to speak. When my daddy wanted to marry again, I was scared. So I became the chief mischief officer of this house. But God sent us Tammy. She didn't run away when I was naughty. She stayed. She laughed. She drew cartoons of me. So today I want to say, welcome to the family, Mum Tammy. And please, don't ever leave us. Tammy hugged her tightly. The room erupted in cheers. From that day, the house changed. There was still mischief, plenty of it. But there was also more laughter, more hugs, more inside jokes. Muna still pulled pranks. Only now, she had a partner in crime. Okay, Super M, Tammy whispered. What's today's mission? Simple. We hide Grandma's dancing shoes so she stops forcing TikTok on us. Deal. But no pepper this time. High five. If you would like to watch more stories like this, like, share, subscribe and drop a comment. See you in the next story.